Well, we are just going to hold off on everything else right now because the giant space chicken has arrived. Hello, everyone. So, we are here with the space chicken himself. This was an unexpected arrival because I was working on another video, the promised video, I should say, and I got a updated FedEx shipment notification that this was basically down my street and coming in. I knew it was arriving sometime soon, but I thought it was going to arrive on Friday and I would do a little video and put it out next week. But nope, I'm going to stop everything to try to do this. So I've never done an unboxing video before on this channel. This is definitely going to be something new for me, so I apologize if this is unscripted, so I'm not editing out my uhs and ums, and I'm just going to kind of wing it. I will edit this down, though, so you don't have to watch me constantly be fiddling with packaging and all this other crap, but I already opened up the outer box, and inside that box was another box, and now I am opening up this box to presumably find another box. So we will pull all this stuff out and take a look at the final packaging for Deathsaurus and kind of get into it. And wow, holy cow, this is huge. I did, obviously, if you've been watching the channel for a while, I had the Haslab Victory Saber set. So I wasn't gonna back Deathsaurus, but then I just kind of decided to because if you got one, you got to have the other. I do have, I think anyone who's watched this channel, I've shown pictures of it. I have the MMC DZEF, whatever, the IDW version, third party of Deathsaurus, and I thought that was going to be good enough, but there was just stuff about this where I said, you know what? I could afford it, I want it, and yeah, that's what we got here. So normally, I don't really care about packaging. I will say that Hasbro has done a fantastic job on this packaging. It's definitely looks great. I don't keep my boxes, so that's going to be a shame. But for those of you that care, this does look awesome. If you bought two and you're keeping it, in box, or if you didn't buy this at all and you're just kind of watching this to see what this thing looks like, then yeah, we got some gorgeous artwork here by, I believe, Guido Guidi. I think I said his name right. I've never actually said his name out loud before, but it looks fantastic. I'm hoping, I don't know if there is a poster inside this one. This is the poster that came with Victory Saber. I'm hoping there's one to match that, and that would be cool for me to have and display and put on, that fell, and put somewhere in my office. Not that there's any room left in it, but we're just going to, that's enough of the packaging, and that's enough of me rambling. Like I said, normally I script my videos so you guys don't have to hear me and ramble on. But this is, we're just going to open this thing up and see what's inside. Well, inside that box were more boxes. So if you like boxes, this is definitely something that you should have backed. I don't know what the aftermarket prices are going to be like for this thing, but that's kind of where we're at with it. It is full of boxes. So let's just take a look and see what we got here. We'll start with the smallest one. Inside here, we got all his cool stuff. We got the eagle breast, we've got the lion breast, I think is what it's called, his tail, and I assume that's a handle for the tail in its shield form. I will just kind of show what's inside each box. I'm going to take out everything off camera, and then we'll go over it all. And disclosure here, I'm probably not going to put stop motion in this video just because, well, it's an unboxing video, and I need time to do stop motion. Let's see here. We've got in here, we've got the living metal destroying cannon. We've got his throne, a flail, and looks like maybe the effects parts are in there. I can't tell. There's a lot of stuff in this one. I am just surrounded by boxes. This is crazy. I'm boxed in. And then this big one is probably what we think it is. Let's see if he's upside down. Ready? He is not. I nailed it. Look at that. First try. We've got Deathsaurus himself. And we have, I don't remember their names, Fix-It and Bodie McBoatface. The Micromasters that came with this set to complete that team. Yeah, But, alright, let's get everything out of the packaging, and we'll be right back. And that is everything that comes with Deathsaurus. I mean, we have so much stuff here. Lots of new blast effects in this lovely pink purplish color. We got his flail, we got wings for the lion breast, we got the eagle breast, chest piece, deployers, whatever they're calling them now. We have his arrow, which I was super excited for because the lion can turn into a bow and arrow, or bow, whatever. It's just awesome. That was actually one of the selling points for me on this figure. Was all the cool stuff that it could do. I guess originally they revealed that originally they were looking to do it as a remold of Studio Series Grimlock. I don't know how that would have turned out. I mean, I would have been cool with it because, hey, it's Deathsaurus. It's great that they would do something like that and then you would get a mass release, but I don't think they would have been able to pull off and do justice to the character the way they have on here. So I'm very excited that this one seems to be a completely original design, from what I can tell so far. I haven't even tried to transform it yet. It's just really cool. So I'm going to show off a couple little accessories, and then I will try to learn how to transform the figure and show that on camera too, and just kind of give you my initial impressions. Like I said, this is very different than what I normally do. I script out my videos. I pick very painstakingly who I want to highlight on the channel. But because this is such a special event, and it just got here, I really wanted to show this to you guys, kind of in raw form, me getting to first impressions of it as is. Also, first impressions, something I never go over is instruction manuals. Instruction manuals that come with the Transformers are normally monocolored or, two colors instruction manuals, not very good. But this one here is... they printed it out in full color, which is really cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. So that just kind of adds to the premium level of this product. Again, haven't really got into the nitty-gritty of how he transforms, but I'm already starting to feel the premium nature of this. That was one of my criticisms when it came to Haslab Starsaber and Victory Leo was... it didn't quite feel premium enough for a crowdfunding project. There were hollow parts, there was just, things that didn't quite work for me. But overall, I did like the product. I love the characters, and I love the figures that it came with. I love the designs and stuff like that. It just wasn't quite there. Mainly, it was the hollow parts that bugged me about that because this was a crowdfunding thing. But looking at him... make sure I'm actually putting them on camera. There's almost no hollow parts here. I do see some things like a little bit of flash on some of the joints. Again, this is not stuff I normally go over in my videos, but again, this is a crowdfunding project, so I want to look at that kind of thing. But they got stuff like the gold. The gold paint is fantastic on him. It looks like, oh yes, he's going to have articulated chicken feet. That's fantastic. I am concerned about... the chrome parts, just because I lived through Beast Wars Transmetals, and chrome parts tend to flake and degrade over time, so we'll see how that goes. I don't think any of this is gold plastic, though, so we don't have to worry about GPS. It looks like most of it is just gold paint, where he is gold, but he looks incredible. I mean, he comes with, like I said, the wings for the lion. They come disassembled, but you just pop them on. That's not bad. And I like that they come off because, if this ever broke, I would be so mad. But this looks like they would easily disassemble for storage or for transport if you move or something like that. So this is pretty easy to put on there, like so. And that'll go on his chest. I'll do that later. And this looks fairly simple, but cool. And I'm hoping that, in the future we get to see more of the Japanese called them, Takara called them the Breast Force. Hasbro's not going with that name. I forgot what they called them here. Maybe it was deployers. They came up with something a little bit different because, Americans are prudes. And they think that the rest of the world is prudes and they can't handle the name Breast Force. This goes somewhere. That looks like his tail. Does it articulate? Nope, I already ripped it off. Look at that. Oh, it's just a friction joint, though. So we're good. We're good. Again, this is why I script things. I think these are supposed to reverse. I'll look at the instructions. Yeah, his feet are backwards. So we'll figure that out later, but he looks great. I love the colors on this. His mouth opens. The blue, the yellow, the gold looks fantastic. And the details on like the flail here, I gotta make sure I'm in camera. And you're gonna hear my chair creaking. This is all stuff I normally don't have on my videos. Because I pre-record it all. But that looks fantastic. And this looks like it's going to have a slot structure on the, yep, you can probably not see it on my camera, but finally, instead of doing that silly peg hole thing that comes out, or just having sculpted hands with a hole in it, he has a slot structure for things like his flail. That's awesome. Finally, Hasbro doing something I really appreciate, because that is so much more secure, and then you can close the hand around it, and that looks awesome. And does the sword have that? I assume it does. Yes, it does. So we got that hand and slot functionality. This looks like it's going to be able to attach to his hip somewhere, or maybe to his back. I hope it's to his hips, because that would look fantastic too. And then we got his shield, with there's a handle over there, which I'll attach later. So much cool stuff. And eagle chest. Let's see here. Let's see if we can transform him. He looks fairly simple. We can pop open this. Tail comes out. Lasers come out. Head comes. Yeah, it's not just all unfolds like your typical thing. Look at that. And this plastic quality is really good. This is what I was hoping for. This actually feels better quality than the plastic on Star Saber. This slides out here. Look at that. Laserbeak wishes he looked this good. I just pissed off all the cassette fans. That looks awesome, though. Love the detail on this guy. But here, this is the most important question. So the MicroMasters have not had a good run, I feel, as far as quality in the War for Cybertron series. You know, limbs popping off, not a lot of movement on them. So let's see how these go. I don't remember the boat's name. I think his Hasbro name was Sea-Watch. I don't remember what his Japanese name was. It might be the same. We'll call him Bodie McBoatface. So this looks like it just pops open, and these fold down. Oh, that's tight. And then he looks like a Sharkticon. This folds back. Yep, it's a MicroMaster. We know how this is going to work. That pops out there. And the moment of truth, the legs stay on. That's awesome. Wow, this feels way better quality than regular Siege MicroMasters. So good job there. That's awesome. That was really actually pretty cool. Impressive. And it looks like he's completely painted too. I'm not sure, but whatever. All right, can we go 2 for 2 with good quality? This one feels a little bit lighter, but that just might be because he's not all paint. And that folds there. How do his legs work? He comes with instructions, but who needs that? His feet fold out. Interesting. Okay, so his feet fold out like that, and this stays upside down. That looks a little bit weird, but I like it. I think this is Fix-It. Again, I'll go through the instructions in a little bit when I figure out how to transform the big guy. I'm sure their names are in there. I don't know if they went with Japanese names or if they went with the old Hasbro names or not. But that looks fantastic, and his legs stay on. Oh, 2 for 2. Good job, Hasbro. It only took you, what, 5 years since Siege to get MicroMasters, right? I mean, I love the MicroMasters, even though they're not the greatest quality. It's really fun to play with and set up the cities for them. So I'm always glad when we get more of them. The little bots, the Target Masters, the MicroMasters, even if they're not perfect, they're still fun. This looks great though. So good job there. I guess the conceit, the story behind it is that he captured them and now they can be uncaptured. I don't know. Whatever. And I'll show you the metal destroying cannon, or living metal destroying cannon. This surprised me because it's actually, I thought it was just one piece. No, it folds up, it articulates, it does all sorts of crazy things. So these little spider arms here can be posed in different ways, I guess to show like energy buildup or however it did on the show. It's been a very long time since I watched Victory, so I don't remember. But they fold up like that. This piece folds that way, and then this whole thing hinges like so, and just kind of folds up for storage. And presumably there's a way to hook it onto him, so he can sling it on his back or something like that, or over his wing, I don't know. But that's kind of cool. He can fold up his gigantic rifle. Lots of cool stuff. And of course, the reason to back it, the throne itself. This is fantastic. I mean, just if you ever watched any clips from Victory, Deathsaurus spends most of his time sitting on the throne, lording it over his minions, letting them do all the work and screwing it up. And this is just awesome that this was included. I love it. It's got this real Three Doctors Omega monster vibe with the bubbly chair, for the two people who get that reference. It just looks really cool, like it's made out of rock. It's got the Decepticon symbol up here, and I believe the eagle can... Yep, he's got 2 posts on each foot, and you can perch him on top up there, which you can't see because it's off camera. But there's little posts on top of the Decepticon symbols up here for him to post on, and there's lots of peg holes and things in the back. So let me figure out how to transform him, and I will be right back. Wow. So obviously I got him transformed into his Kaiji mode, and what a transformation. That was fun. Like, I was not expecting it to be fun. Obviously, if I do a full video, I will animate it and I will do all sorts of crazy stuff with it. But, I have to learn the toy first. Come on, give me a break. And just a lot of surprises here. A lot of things that they could have cut corners on, but they didn't. And as I transformed him, I noticed a lot of just neat little touches. Like, for example, how secure this tail is surprised the crap out of me, because it doesn't just peg on, it actually locks into place with these gold shin knee guards, kneecaps, whatever they are, from the robot mode. So these lock in too. So this thing is solid. It's not coming off. And inside, the shield handle can actually still store in there, which is awesome. I love that they did that. There's a few things like, okay, you look at the back here and you can see the robot legs, but I'm fine with that. I don't care. I think that's actually, it's just a really clever transformation is my point. And as I move things and manipulate stuff like the wings, I thought these were painted on, these cool symbols and stuff. No, this is all plastic molded and extra pieces that they've pinned in. And you can see it here. You can see the red tabs where that's all popped into place. And the wings are articulated, they move, so you can pose them in all sorts of different ways. And the chicken head, holy crap. Like, I wasn't expecting how much articulation I could get out of it. The mouth opens up, it's painted on the inside. And I just really, I'm gushing over it, but it's great. There are a few little things, like this flap here doesn't seem to tab in properly, but it's actually fine. It doesn't hinder anything or mess anything up, and I'm glad it doesn't, actually, because if you look in here, you have his robot head, the ears actually pinched down, and it all sits in nicely. And I was really concerned about clearance issues. I'm like, oh, there's so much nice paint in here, and the chrome, I really hope this doesn't get all scratched up from transformation. Nope, there's plenty of room. So no worries there. And then just, the way things flip around and move, it was pretty intuitive. It was a really cool transformation. I enjoyed it. So, yeah, I'm going to say this is a win. This is making me happy so far. But I will kind of mess around with things a little bit more and come back to you with my final thoughts. So just looking at the robot mode and all the different ways to manipulate it and change things around, his weapon storage, I already love this figure. I'm probably going to do a full video like I normally do, like I did for Star Saber later on. But, down the road, a couple months from now, whatever. Let me know in the comments below if you even want me to do that. Probably, because you guys seem to like it when I do stop motion, which I'm not doing for this video. But yeah, this is pretty cool. It might just be starstruck nature because I love the Japanese characters and I am excited to have a new toy to play with. But I'm really having fun with this so far. The accessories alone make this feel like a hugely premium product. I'm kind of doing this video just because I know not everybody backed him. They may, but people who didn't back him, they probably want to see what it's all about. And, was it good? Yes, I think he is good. He feels really good quality. He feels like they put a lot of love into this design. And it's just cool. I do prefer his IDW look for the character. I just do. It's personal preference. Some people like G1 all the way. Is Victory G1, G.1.2, whatever. Either way, some people prefer this look. So I prefer the IDW look, but that doesn't mean I don't like this. I think he looks incredible. Even the chrome parts, which I wasn't the biggest fan of, I'm growing to really like. They look good. They feel good. The other thing that stuck out to me is in pictures and in updates and things like that, the blue looked way too like baby blue. It's more of a bluish gray, and I'm down with that too. But this is just fantastic overall. I'm very happy I backed this product. As you can see, I like him in his throne. I haven't decided how or where I'm going to display him because he is huge. But yeah, we're going to see where this goes. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a full-on normal video on him with stop motion and all that stuff. That'll be something for 2024 for me to do. I'll do comparison shots with other Japanese characters, especially the Haslab Victory Saber. But I think this one they knocked it out of the park so far with this. This is great. The way things work is simple but effective, is the way I would put it. The way he holds his bow, the weapon storage is incredible on this thing, and he feels good. He's not lightweight. He's very dense. He feels good quality, which was my biggest scare, because sometimes with, different products, they tend to be light in weight. They tend to be thin plastic. Even the back, the beak, the chicken head, it looks thin, but it's thin for a reason. He needs to be able to fit his head inside there, and then he can also fit the flail in there, which is just awesome. So yeah, I'm happy with this. So I'm going to stop rambling. I want to keep this video short. So just, let me know what you think in the comments below. And we will be back to our regular videos starting next week. And of course, I have the Combiner Wars video coming out soon that you all hit the like button for to earn. So thank you so much for that. And thanks for watching.